Yo, what is up, guys? It's Ace back with another video, and today we are not diving into a new album or a new track, definitely after this. But as far as this video goes, we're going to be diving into the albums and the tracks that we listened to the most this year. We are checking out my 2025 Spotify Wrap. Now, look, previous to this year, I've always been extremely interested into the Wraps because for me personally, it's always been kind of like a nod of approval. You know what I mean? My passion, my hobby is discovering new music and various sounds, right? So what Spotify does is gives you that exact number, right? New genres, new artists that you listen to. So I see a large number, and in my head, I'm already thinking next year I want to see an even bigger number, because what that tells me is that I went into that year very open-minded, ready for some music, ready for a new experience. You know what I mean? It's exactly what we say. So for that, it's an accomplishing feeling when you see a pretty large number. You know what I mean? And not only that, but you also get a top five, man. You get a top five. You got, and somehow there always ends up being that one artist or that one track that makes it on your top five, and you're like, I have no idea how that happened, but it did, and sometimes it just makes perfect sense. So seeing my Spotify Wrapped has always been something very fun for me, not only mine but also others as well. I mean, I've discovered new artists and new tracks. Seeing other people's Spotify Wraps, and I always just find it a very, very, very fun thing to see what people are just listening to on a kind of like consistent basis, right? So if you want to go ahead and put your Spotify Wrap in the comments, go ahead and put your top five. You know what I mean? You don't have to, of course, but I would love to see it and start some conversations. You guys know I could talk about music all day, right? But I'm not going to do that in this video, okay? I promise I'm not going to talk too much, although I definitely can, all right? But I'll try not to yap away, okay? But what I'm really curious about as far as this Spotify Wrap goes is not only are we going to see kind of my discovery of new music, right? But we also have your guys' phenomenal, amazing requests to go ahead and contribute to that as well. So I'm expecting this Spotify Wrap to be absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to be honest with you, it is. I already seen it. I'm not even joking. This is not the first time I'm recording this video. Man, I recorded the whole video and then it messed up. And now here we are. So man, my mind's in a daze right now. I kid you not, the video was already like 25 minutes long. I was definitely yapping away. We're not going to get that in this video, but I'm definitely probably still going to yap away because there's a lot to talk about and a lot that I want to show you guys. And I'm excited to go ahead and show you guys. I kid you not, literally, I was doing this. Yo, I was doing this, man. Look at my phone. My phone is already at 20%. It just got the 20% warning. You're joking, man. Oh my God, I'm a mess. I'm even bringing it with the live setting. Oh man, look. See, this is why I love y'all, man. But I could be honest with y'all. Look, what I really want to say though is because of you guys, man, I've really been able to just dive into so much various new music, man. And with something like, let's just say K-pop, right? I don't think I wouldn't consider K-pop a genre anymore. For me, it's an entirely different lane of music, a whole other world practically. And so it could be a very daunting task. You know what I mean? But you guys made it all the more easier. Okay, y'all. I'm not even joking. I mean, the reassurance, the comfort, just all the support has just made it so easy to go ahead and dive into these projects. And I actually feel like I'm comfortable doing so. You know what I mean? Like I can really just log in on the music. I don't have to be so nervous, you know, and it's thanks to you guys. So I really, I just have to, just thank you guys. Seriously, man, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. And you guys have so much more than just contributed, to my music listening this year. Like I'm telling you, when you guys see this, I think it might surprise some of you, it might not. But I'm pretty happy with it, man. I really am. So anyways, but we do have some things to talk about, okay? And that's why we're still making this video. All right. It doesn't have to be like a first reaction, right? Right? I cannot believe it. I'm not gonna lie, I was like so upset. I was so upset, man. But look, it's good vibes, positive vibes only. You know what I mean? So we gonna lock in, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up for y'all. All right, I've already been talking too much. We almost 5 minutes into the video. I told y'all we're still gonna end up. This video's somehow still gonna end up being heck long. But look, we're ready for you. Are y'all ready? Let's go ahead and swipe, man. Look, you listen. We counted. We got a total of 103,977,000 minutes. That's 72 days. Oh my gosh, is that a lot? Probably not. Surprisingly enough, I actually have had a larger number than this. But I know the reason why. The reason why is because I used to listen to music while sleeping a lot more consistently, right? This year, I definitely had those moments where I felt like I was having trouble sleeping, so I'd put some music on to kind of help me out a bit, right? But in previous years, I leaned on it a lot more, I would say. This year, I kind of leaned on some other things to go ahead and help me sleep a bit whenever I did have trouble. But I think it's a calm number. Next year, what do y'all say? Next year we get like 115. 115. No, the minutes really does that. You could honestly just have music playing on in the background, and it could go that way, either or. Tastes like yours can be defined, but let's try it anyways, guys. We listened to a total of 376 genres. We need a round of applause for that. Hey, that number would not be possible without you guys. I'm telling you right now, it would not. Okay, last year I think I would say I had a total of about 180. I'd probably a good estimate, I'd say, would be around 180. So 376. Oh my gosh, that is such a giant leap, guys. I don't even know if it'd be possible for us to hit a higher number than that. Just because I can't even think of 376 genres. First of all, that is absolutely insane. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Seriously. Let's go and keep going. Our top genres. Number 1, we got K-pop. Number 2, Musikama Hikana. 3, bedroom pop. 4, rap, and 5, lo-fi. I would say makes sense. Because lo-fi definitely helped me out in those college times. Definitely helped me graduate. Right when I was studying, what do you got to put on? You got to put on some lo-fi. It was either that or some piano. 4 being rap. Actually, kind of surprising. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like I really listened to a lot of rap this year. In comparison to previous years, I would say R&B probably should replace that. But hey, man, maybe not. Maybe in the workouts, things of that sort. I don't know. 3, bedroom pop, totally makes sense. And the rest, man. Seriously, like I said, with K-pop being the top, I think it makes sense not only because we are diving into it heavily on the channel, but that's still pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy with the amount of music I listen to, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for you guys, I would not have just found so much great music, man. I mean, some of the best music I have ever listened to, bro. So much peak, man. It's oh my gosh. Look, age is just a number, guys. Guess what? We're 27, okay? Since you're into music from the early 2010s, hits with a hint of nostalgia. Only a 4-year difference, not too bad. Nothing crazy, right? Day of my birthday. We listened to a total of 5,497 tracks, guys. Is that a lot? I say next year we hit the 6,000 mark. What do y'all say? 6,000? I say 6,000, bro. I think we could hit it. I don't think we were open-minded enough. Yep, we got to get 6,000. Has to. Number 1 track, right? It gave me this list right here. I definitely was going for Linger. If y'all are seeing a little common theme right here, guys, it's been a tough year. It was a tough year, all right? Aside from all the support you guys have shown me and the success of the channel, it's been an interesting year to say the least, okay? I thought it was Linger. It was not. It was in my head with a total of 231 times being listened. Now, I don't think this is updated to previous, because I do think I've had a lot of other tracks more in rotation as of late, but I could definitely see this being the top song. This song for me was much more than just a song. It was a blanket. It was a blanket that I so badly needed. So I'm extremely grateful for this track. Really, really, really grateful. But yeah, here are my top songs, man. Number 1, we got In My Head. Number 2, Donde Estás. Number 3, The Night We Met. Number 4, Linger. And number 5, Space Song. Now, look, man, I know what you guys are thinking, okay? Now, there was a reason. There was a reason why I was crying at some of these videos, all right? It's not just because the music was absolutely phenomenal. Of course, that was a huge trigger, right? But there was a little bit of an underlying reason as well. A great top 5 to say the least. And these tracks as well, I think the reason why a lot of them got a lot of replay too is because they're more of the kind of have like a calmer vibe to it, a sad tone, and for me that was easy to have in the sleeping playlist at times and things of that sort. So I think that's why as well they got so many plays. But we go to right here. We listened to a total of 149 albums this year. This number did surprise me. I felt like we had listened to a lot more. So next year I definitely want to get more. I'm gonna say around the 200 mark at the very minimum, man. But not too bad. Our top album being Map of the Soul 7, BTS. We listened to a total of 2,070 minutes. Oh, was I so very happy to see this, man. So we'll get a round of applause. One of the most, this is hands down, one of the greatest albums I've ever listened to. Not only is it a 10 out of 10, it's 100 out of 10, 100, 1,000 out of 10, 10,000 out of 10, 100,000 out of 10. It's up there. It is up there. Easily. So I was very happy to see this be my top album. Now here is the top 5. We got number 1, Map to Soul 7. Number 2, Vibras de Noche 2, Eslabón Armado. Number 3, Nostalgia. Number 4, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever. And number 5, Hurry Up Tomorrow. Shout out to The Weeknd. I would say about right. Vibras de Noche 2 definitely got a lot of replay out of me. I'm surprised at number 3 though in Nostalgia. I think if you know the album, you know the track Que Diablos Hice, that has to be the priority listen of that, because I go back to the project decently enough, right? But I would say I actually go back to a lot of their previous releases to Nostalgia. So I think because of the Que Diablos Hice track, that's the reason for it being in the top 3. And of course, Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, also one of the greatest projects I've ever heard and ever. Oh my gosh, absolutely love that listen. And Hurry Up Tomorrow being one of my favorite albums of the year, if not album of the year. And y'all know I'm a huge fan of The Weeknd. Look, man, we listened to a total of 2,149 artists this year. That is absolutely insane. I am very proud of that number. I'm very proud of the number. I can't recall what the number would have been last year, but I am very, very, very happy with that number. I say next year we get 2,200 at the minimum. If anything, I want to get even more. Maybe we get 2,500. I don't know. We'll see. But that is a crazy number for me, man. And you see the top 5 right there. Look at y'all. Here we go. BTS takes the top spot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. BTS takes the top spot with a total of 9,375 minutes, which makes me a top 0.1% global fan. Let's go. Now, look, what I'm going to say with this, next year, I got to hit the 10K mark. I'm telling you right now, I am going to hit 10K. I will get 10K minutes at the minimum. If anything, I want to get even more. Okay. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with my first year discovering BTS. I'm happy with it. But I'm telling you, all next year is going to be even more, especially with the comeback. Oh my gosh. It's going to be great. I'm so looking forward to it. And here we go, man. Top 5. Number 1, BTS. Number 2, Eslabón Armado. Number 3, The Weeknd. Number 4, Iván Cornejo. And number 5, Junior H. Definitely a valid top 5. I would say these artists are constantly in my rotation. Eslabón, Iván, and Junior. The Corridos Tumbados sound is consistently in, whether that's like in the background, in the car, things of that sort. It's usually my go-to, definitely my go-to. And The Weeknd usually always has, I'll just put on my Weeknd playlist if I'm really wanting my Weeknd vibes. Y'all know he's my favorite artist of all time. And with BTS being at number 1, they fit every criteria, whether that's me just having in the background, in the car, sitting down here listening to a project, or having on while I'm playing or streaming. Yeah, so I'm not surprised at this top 5 at all. It definitely looks to be about right. This was a video of Iván, so shout out Iván. All right. And we also got the Soft Heart Club. I think this is actually pretty valid, man. I don't really know what these clubs mean, but it says your club believes that vulnerability is the key to great music. Its doors are always open. So we are the collector. I'm a collector, y'all. I would say that's about right? You know, I definitely agree. I try to go in as vulnerable as possible with each listen. Try to just really immerse myself into the project that I'm checking out. So I would definitely say that is for sure probably the right one. I'm not sure what the other ones are, so I'd have to check out to really see if this is the exact precise one, but I agree with it. The tiers are kind of tough. Great company. 34% of listeners are in my club. We got the X, Alec Olsen, Eslabón Armado, Junior H, Iván Cornejo, and Joji. I would say with that is really just I shout out to the Spotify mixes, by the way. I think the Spotify mixes are absolutely phenomenal. This is usually one of my favorites to go to is probably either the chill mix or the moody mix. Y'all know, like I said, I've been sad, you know what I'm saying? But positive vibes only, right? So each of these artists definitely fit that criteria. So that's why I think that's why it would be on there. But yeah, here is the top 5. I wonder if I could like show it, like zoom in. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all see it, man. Y'all see it. Look, there you. Gotta love to see the boys there, man. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy, man. That makes me so happy. I know there was the files. We did check them out, but I I don't want to look at them again. I don't want to look at them again. I guess we could look at was it BTS? Oh yeah, you know. Sheesh. Oh man. Yeah, we'll just leave that. But yeah, bro, that is my 2025 Spotify Wrapped, y'all. Wow. Well, hopefully this video is fine. What do we think? What do we think? I'm definitely happy with it. I would like to say, so for next year, just definitely, I'm not sure if we could even top that many more new artists. That was a lot of new artists. But maybe we can. Maybe we can. I definitely want to top the new tracks. I want to listen to more tracks. More albums. Oh, 100% more albums. We got to get more albums going in. And the Minutes Listen's cool. Minutes Listen's cool. But what do you guys think? Is that a surprise to any of y'all? It shows y'all a little bit of my personal, what I listen to on the side as well, But I'm really curious to see even more so how next year's Spotify Wrapped is going to be, because now it's going to be like, I've discovered all this music now. So how much is my rotation going to change? You know what I mean? Like, so it's going to be really interesting, man. I'm really excited to just see what more music we could go ahead and discover in this next year. I'm excited for all of your guys' requests and all possible releases that we might be potentially getting, But look, man, we're going to go ahead and call it there. That was my 2025 Spotify Wrapped. Please go ahead and leave in the comments your guys' thoughts, or your own Spotify rep. That would be really cool to see. And look, if you guys are going through anything at all, you got this. All right, you're amazing, you're strong, and you got this. Why? Because you just do. You just do. I promise. All right. Like I said, you guys are amazing. So go out, be amazing. Okay, keep fighting, stay fighting. I love y'all. I love y'all so much, man. Much love, many blessings, many blessings. Shout out to the men above. Shout out to each and every single one of y'all. Every single one of y'all. Shout out Army as well, by the way. And look, man. Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day or night, whatever time it is currently for you. All right. Be safe out there. Be easy. Take care. And I will see you guys when I see you guys. Peace. Peace.